On May 10th, 2019, I joined a few members of the Panama City Amateur Radio Club and drove over to St. Vincent Island. The drive over was a little depressing, as about 6 months ago we had a devastating hurricane roll through the area. Hurricane Michael left a lot of destruction in its wake, and it's going to take many years for Tyndall Air Force Base and the surrounding areas, including Mexico Beach, to recover. The areas will never be the same. Many landmarks and treasured places to visit are gone. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the return to St. Vincent Island with the Panama City Amateur Radio Club, W4RYZ. I hope you enjoy this presentation. Hey everybody, Bob KK4DIV. We are here at Indian Pass Campground. We've got U.S. Islands Award one-day getaway program tomorrow. We're doing a park on the air activation from St. Vincent Island. So we're here at the campground tonight, just kind of hanging out, camping, so we can get an early start tomorrow morning. But we've got Greg, Ron, Phil, and myself. We're going to be activating that. We're calling this St. Vincent Island Part 2, or the return. The return to St. Vincent Island. Yeah, we did this a couple years ago. So it's going to be a good time. Hopefully it's not too hot tomorrow, but right now we've got a beautiful evening, and Phil's getting the campfire going. So anyway, stay tuned, y'all enjoy. Hey, Greg.
Hey. That's correct. We're camping out here in Florida, Gulf County, Florida, and Northwest Florida.
Well, sun is not up yet. We are, and we need to break camp and get everything ready to take the shuttle over to the island this morning.
All right, we've got the tent cot broke down. Tell you what, that's just as easy, if not easier, than any tent I've ever set up. So it goes up and comes down real easy. Look at that sunrise starting to form. Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day out here. All right, looking forward to getting over to the island. It's about 6:20, and yeah, I think the shuttle leaves at 8 o'clock. So we got some time to get over there and get all the gear out of the truck. Greg's already packing up over here. I've got all my stuff packed up, all except for the chair and the light. All right, here we are at the boat ramp. It's a little breezy out here today. Yeah, it will. Yeah, we got the radio gear.
Yeah, we're doing amateur radio.
And Captain Joey. And the St. Vincent Island shuttle. There you go. There's the island across the way, if y'all remember from the last video. Yes, sir. Another beautiful morning here. Said it before, I'll say it again. But here's my gear. We got the BioInno 180 watt solar panel. Got the FT891 Go kit. Table. That red bag is my chair, and then backpack full of snacks and water and various things I might need today. Got a Phil over there getting his gear ready. This gear belongs to Ron. And then next to my gear was Greg's gear. So you can see we're well equipped for the island today. Hoping to make lots of contacts. All right, everybody, here we are. We've got everything set up here at the island. You know, I always say I forget something every time I come out. Well, I was really looking forward to doing some PSK, and I forgot the most important part, which would be the computer. Left it at home. Anyway, that's all right. You know, that was just what I was kind of looking forward to, but we've got the radio, we've got the solar panel, we got the battery, we got the microphone, we got the antenna, so we can do some sideband at least. But let me show you the station, what we have set up here. Here's the portable station. That's the FT891 with the Z100 LDG tuner. We've got, get my microphone cable untangled. We've got the a Bioenno MPPT, it's too many P's, Bob. MPPT 20, the Bioenno 12 volt 20 amp MPPT solar charge controller. We've got the Bioenno 20 amp hour battery. All that's being charged by the Bioenno solar panel here. I can't remember if this is the 160 or a 180 or a 120. I can't remember. I want to say it's a 180, but I could be wrong. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's more than enough to keep the battery topped off while I'll be operating today. I've already found that out from our last portable op at Pine Log State Forest. And there is the River Coil Silver Bullet 1000 with a little tripod. And what we've got attached to it is the buddipole long telescoping whip. I find that works just fine for these outings. Got 3 counterpoise coming off here. And if you notice, we're right by the water. So as Greg says, we'll get some of that saltwater effect, I hope. So let's go visit some other folks here and see what they got going on. There's KK4DWE over there. He's setting up his antenna. Looks like he's got a vertical. It's a pretty beefy tripod he's got there. Some sort of vertical and some counterpoise. There's going to be his station there. Looks like Phil over here in 4STC. Hey Phil. Looks like he's got his that looks like a flagpole over there almost that he's using. Or maybe that's the island's flagpole. Nope, that's his. Looks like he's got a wire antenna, dipole or infed or something. He's gonna go. We'll go ask him more about his here in a minute. And over here we've got Greg and Dennis in for KGL and WA6QKEN, I believe. I always forget his call sign, but he's got looks like he's got the vertical. I can't remember what that, Bravo 7K, I believe is what it is. And as well, he's got that loaded or linked dipole from Soda Beams. I believe that's what he's using. So he's got a couple different antennas. He might have me beat. I went simple. I'm already set up though. He's still working at it. Phil, he says he's like he said inverted delta antenna. So the flat top's going to be at the top with his telescoping poles. Those are nice looking poles. He's saying those don't flex like some of the other ones you get. And he's got some string there through a loop at the top so he can hoist up his antenna. That's a pretty good setup. All right, everybody, here's a little bit closer up view of Ron's setup, KK4DWE. He's got just a straight vertical, no coil or anything on that, but that's just a vertical. Looks like that MFJ telescoping whip. Got a few counterpoise coming off there. It's elevated off the ground a little bit. That might be a benefit over what I've got going on. Nice sturdy tripod. Like I said, 3 counterpoise there. But a vertical. Says it tunes up well on 20 meters. And he's finishing up his station over here. Looking good, Ron.
Almost ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day for getting some contacts out here.
I certainly hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, we had nice propagation yesterday, so it should be good today too.
Yeah.
Good weather.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better day.
Been looking forward to it all week.
Certainly have. All right. Greg and Dennis getting ready.
That's right. Okay. We're ready. Bring on the contacts.
Bring on the contacts. That's right.
That's right.
Very good. CQ parks on the air. CQ parks on the air from Whiskey 4, Romeo Yankee Zulu. From St. Vincent Island, Kilo 0257, standing by for a call. Whiskey Bravo 8 again.
Whiskey Bravo 8, United Bravo Radio, TCR.
All right, Whiskey Bravo 8, United Bravo Radio. Gotcha. You are 5757 into St. Vincent Island. Park designator is Kilo 0257. U.S. Island designator Foxtrot Lima 006 Sierra. QSL.
QSL, got them both. They have appreciate the activation. I have got your 5-7 up here in southwest Ohio also. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there and enjoying the sunshine.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for anything nicer. We're sitting here right by the salt water on the island, so couldn't ask for anything better. Could I get your name, please?
Roger, the name is Dan,
All right, Dan. Well, I do appreciate the call today and hope you have a great day. 73.
73, and thanks again.
CQ parks on the air. CQ parks on the air. From Whiskey 4 Romeo Yankee Zulu. Whiskey 4 Romeo Yankee Zulu calling CQ parks on the air from St. Vincent Island. Whiskey Bravo 4 Oscar Sugar Sugar, you're 5-9 into St. Vincent Island. Park designator here is Kilo 0257. And we're also activating the island, US Island designator Foxtrot Lima 006 Sierra, QSL.
QSL, you're 5-9 into Kentucky.
All right, well, thank you so much for Kentucky, 73. All right, CQ parks on the air. CQ parks on the air from Whiskey 4 Romeo Yankee Zulu. Kilo Delta 4 again. Kilo Delta 4 Foxtrot Victor, you're 5-5 into St. Vincent Island. Kilo 0257 and US Island designator Foxtrot Lima 006 Sierra, QSL. All right, QRZ for Parks on the Air. This is Whiskey 4 Romeo Yankee Zulu.
November 5, Juliet Sierra Charlie.
November 5, Juliet Sierra Charlie, I think it was. You are good signal here, 5-9 into St. Vincent Island, Kilo 0257, and US Island designator Foxtrot Lima 006 Sierra, QSL.
656 into Louisiana, the state of Louisiana, and my name is John, Juliet Oscar Hotel, November.
All right, John, name here is Bob, Bravo Oscar Bravo. Yeah, we're activating the island this morning as a club, the Panama City Amateur Radio Club, so we're looking to have a good day here. Thank you so much for the contact, John, 73. November 3, November Hotel, you're 5-9 into St. Vincent Island, Kilo 0257, US Island designator Foxtrot Lima 006 Sierra, QSL.
QSL, you're 5-9, Pennsylvania, 5-9, PA.
All right, thank you for Pennsylvania. Appreciate the contact, 73. Looks like you got a few.
Yeah, got good propagation this morning.
Yep.
CQ20, this is Whiskey 4, Romeo Yankee Zulu, St. Vincent's Island, Florida. Whiskey 4, Romeo Yankee Zulu, St. Vincent's Island, Florida, CQ20.
Kilo 7 Sierra, Echo November.
Echo November.
Kilo 7 Sierra, Echo November.
Sneak up on Phil here. What's Phil doing?
I sent out a CQ and
Created a storm?
a storm.
I see a lot of red on there.
Yeah.
A lot of people calling you.
I had 3 people trying to come back to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
I want to cut that one short.
Yeah, very good, man. Well, I got about a half a page. Well, that's a fine looking antenna you have there.
Yeah, I guess it works pretty well.
Seems to. If you created a storm on your first CQ.
He didn't put a, well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Greg and Dennis over there are playing on some CW. You can kind of see how we're spaced out here. We got Greg's station, my station over there. Over there yonder is Ron. And here we've got Phil. So we're kind of all close by here, but 4 different stations set up. We're all close together here, so we're getting a little bleed over. And Greg's going CW, I think, on 40 meters. So I'm getting a little bleed over. So it was a little hard for me to hear the guys on the other end. So I called it quits. I'm going to let the other folks here do their thing. I logged 11. I'm happy. I might jump on here again in a little bit and see if I can do anything else. Well guys, I don't know if you can see that. That's about 11 contacts on sideband. You know, I really want to do some PSK today, but you know, you can make plans and you can make a list. I had a list with the computer on the list and I still left it at home. So you can make plans all you want. I'm forgetful, I guess. Well, all right, folks. It's just a little past 11 and I think it's about time for me to be packing up my station. I see Phil back here is kind of getting his packed up. I think he's done. I think I'm done. So it's been a great day. Ron's still over there logging a few contacts, it looks like, and Greg and Dennis are still over there. So yeah, I think this has been a good outing. Another great trip to St. Vincent Island. Another return trip here, and it's been a lot of fun. So the River Coil Silver Bullet 1000, that works, man. That works. You know, that was I think that was one of, if not the first HF antenna I bought, because I knew I'd want to be doing portable work, and I got that so I could do it portable and use it as home as well. So I've had that since I don't know, 2012 or something, 2013 maybe, when I finally got my general ticket upgraded. That was my first radio, first antenna. First radio was actually the 817, but yeah, River Coil works. FT891 works. Tuner, battery. Tell you what, I didn't see a difference in the battery. So I honestly think if you're in the sun and you're using this solar panel with this charger and battery with this setup, I think you could probably go just about all day. It provides plenty of power. So yeah, we're gonna get packed up here and get headed back here. The shuttle picks us back up at noon. So all right, let's get this thing wrapped up.
The return to St. Vincent Island was certainly a success. Greg N4KGL, Dennis WA6QKN, Phil N4STC, Ron KK4DWE, and myself KK4DIV all logged well over 100 contacts between us. Everyone had a great time, and we're looking for the next return trip to St. Vincent Island. Thanks everybody for watching, and 73. This is Bob, KK4DIV. Until next time, bye-bye.